What was going on with this woman? I felt a little bit sympathetic to Meghan. Hello guys, I'm Pandaman. I'm sure you have already watched Meghan and Harry's opera interview, that bombshell interview. I have lots of things to say, Here we go.
We are having a baby.
Having a baby.
That's more than a bump.
I know.
Wow.
I know.
You look lovely.
Thank you, so do you.
Pregnant and lovely.
Thank you, yes.
Do you know if you're
goodness.
having a boy or
They're
girl?
flattering each other. Well, cliche. I don't like it.
Here on that wedding day, and I so recall this sense of magic. I mean, I'd never experienced anything like it. And when you came through that door, it seemed like you were like floating down the aisle. Were you even inside your body at that time?
I've thought about this a lot because it was like having an out-of-body experience that I was very present for. I went into it naively because I didn't grow up knowing much about the royal family. It wasn't something that was part of conversation at home.
Marry a royal, then you would do research about what that would mean.
Well, I didn't do any research about what that would mean.
You didn't do any research?
Well,
I've never looked up my
what
husband
was
online.
going on with this woman? And she said she knew little about the royal family at all. But I remember she also said that she was a big fan of Harry's mother Diana, and she had already watched all the documentaries and read all the books about Diana. So it's really self-contradictory. It doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest. And also, Meghan, the whole world are still suffering in the pandemic, and many people are living in difficulties. So, as an independent woman, you claim, is it good to keep sharing that wedding? I doubt it.
We can just talk about it as Archie now. And that was when they were saying they didn't want him to be a prince or a princess, not knowing what the gender would be, which would be different from protocol, and that he wasn't going to receive security.
What?
I think this part is the most murky part of the whole interview, although Meghan didn't say it very explicitly, and she was suggesting that she and Harry's child Archie was treated differently because of the baby's skin color. And many people after they saw this part, and they said, and the royal family, they're racist. I think rather than saying the royal family is racist, it's better to say that they discriminate against most people in the world. So even if Meghan is white, can she and Harry's child has title, and her family, her region, and her background, and all of these things may contribute to this situation again.
So when I asked the question, why did you leave? The simplest answer is
lack of support and lack of understanding.
protection. So did you ask for that? Because were you trying to have it both ways? You wanted to step back, but also keep your foot in royal business, it seems.
It's interesting that you talk about it being, have it both ways. On the security element, I never thought that I would have my security removed because I was born into this position and I inherited the risk.
Well, I really, really, really don't like the explanation of Prince Harry. So let me make clear of that. If you really want to leave the royal family, I think you should stop talking about any issues about the royal family, and then you can find a job by yourself and make your own living. But right now, you keep selling and keep talking about the royal family to gain your own attention and make money. I think also you didn't want to take the responsibility, but you are asking and you are blaming they remove your security. Well, I don't understand that. I really don't understand them.
institution, were you told to keep silent? How were you told to handle tabloids or gossip? Were you told to say nothing?
Everyone in my world was given very clear directive from the moment the world knew Harry and I were dating to always say no comment. So that's my friends, my mom and dad, and we did. I did anything they told me to do. Of course I did, because it was also through the lens of, and we'll protect you. So even as things started to roll out in the media that I didn't see, but my friends would call me and say, Meg, this is really bad. Because I didn't see it, I'd go, don't worry, I'm being protected. I believed that. And I think that was really hard to reconcile, because it was only once we were married and everything started to really worsen that I came to understand that not only was I not being protected, but that they were willing to lie to protect other members of the family, but they weren't willing to tell the truth to protect me and my husband.
Well, finally, I felt a little bit sympathetic to Meghan, because obviously, when we think about Meghan, all I can think about is her negative and bad impression from the press. Instead of like Kate, and most of the image of Kate is more positive. So I think at least the royal family's PR team didn't do very well to protect Meghan. And also, I don't believe that Meghan is as naive and as silly as she described. So these are my opinions. What do you think? Please feel free to comment below, and if you like us, don't forget to follow us. I'm Panda Man. I will see you next time. Bye!